basically me working for the biggest retailer in the world, and actually trying to make it. I know a lot of people would think that working for retail, how are you surviving, how are you getting by? People thinking that we're poor, thinking that we're making minimum wage. And I'm here to just basically explain that that's all a lie. Like, to be honest, like, I did start with the company back in 2008. I started out at $7.70 an hour, and I moved out. I was 17 years old, moved out my parents' house at 18 after taking my first promotion. My pay rate went up to $9 an hour, and my rent was $500 a month, and I was making it work. I had kind of got some used furniture from my parents. They kind of helped support me just a little bit with the furniture piece, but I did take care of all my bills and responsibilities on my own. So I made it work. I kind of scaled with the company very quickly. By the age of 21, I was going into a salary position. That went well for a couple years, about 4 years. And then I got displaced, where I was pretty much told that I needed to find another position, or ultimately I was going to be laid off from the company. That was a huge setback for me, because I had kind of started to elevate my life based off the salary that I was making. And at that point in time in my life, at 21, 22 years old, I had kind of scaled up to what people would say is crazy: an $800 car note, $1,500 one bedroom apartment. I'm out here just living the life. Everything is going great, and then out of nowhere, like, this just comes and hits me, and I get displaced from my position. So I took some time off, and I ended up taking an hourly position, in a position that I still hold today. And I've been able to scale in that position, and it's afforded me a lot of things. I was able to invest in stock purchases. I was able to pay off a car. I was able to now purchase my first home that I've been in for 2 years. A lot of people would say that it's not possible for somebody working in retail, especially in an hourly position. And there's some truth to that, because once I started the process of purchasing my home, I got with my loan officer, and the type of house that I wanted, because I was very particular, they explained to me that I needed more income. I needed to have more income, because the amount that I was being approved for and the type of homes that I was seeing within that range just was not clicking to me. So I felt like, I could either try to just accept what was being offered, or take that leap and kind of just go harder. And so I did pick up a part-time job that I still hold today, because it kind of just all worked out to where I can still have a pretty decent work-life balance, working 2 jobs. Also, I had started a vending business, so I was kind of throwing my chips in different areas and different places just to kind of see what would stick. So yeah, I started my part-time job. That went good. I held that for about a year before I started the process again to purchase my home. And that was exactly what I needed. I was immediately approved. I was able to choose and pick out a new build home, and everything went well. Of course, like, during that process, I had a few ups and downs, to where certain things, like with the part-time, that the loan officer had to kind of go around to basically get approved with the underwriters. And yeah, so everything worked out, closed on my home, and yeah, everything went well, while still holding my retail job that everybody claims that we're poor workers, that we're living check to check, and that we're just basically scums and just beneath people's feet, or whatever they may call us. But I'm here to just kind of prove all of that wrong, that working in retail has honestly changed my life. I've been able to travel. I've been able to purchase things, do what I want. I have the flexibility. The company helped pay for my school to finish, and everything just kind of worked out. And I'm still with the same company today after 16 years. And, you know, although I've kind of had my moments where I feel like I want to do something else, and I kind of will start to step out and do little things, working at different jobs and within different industries. And it all just comes back to me to where I feel like this is where I'm comfortable at the moment. Not saying that I am just stuck, but I do feel like if it's got me this far, why not just try to take it to another level like I did in the past, but kind of got knocked back. But I feel like I am kind of getting back to the place to where I can start that process again, just to kind of see how it goes, and just, you know, just to kind of scale with the company again to see how far I get. Because I mean, if it's taking me this far, and majority of my time has been holding an hourly position, you know, where could it take me if I kind of elevate to higher positions, you know, moving forward? Because now I think I'm a little smarter and I will move a little different. But yeah, so I feel like you know, I feel like people that, you know, are working for retailers, you know, kind of on their journeys and trying to figure things out, because, you know, I hear a lot of people say that you know, working for retailers, like, you know, it doesn't pay enough, they want to change jobs. And I feel like, you know, if the position that you're in is not paying enough, then just scale. You know, just keep going, don't give up. There are times when you just feel like, you know, I just want to give everything up, I want to just jump ship and then jump to a different industry. And yeah, for some people it does work out for them, but then I also feel like, hey, if you are with a big company, why not try to scale with them? You know, do what you're supposed to do things that are outside of your everyday job responsibilities, and just kind of take it to another level just to see how it goes. Like, and I've done that and it's worked out well for me. And I know everybody's story is not the same, but I am somebody that has kind of gone through it, and I've seen the ups and downs. And I just tell people not to give up. I tell people to kind of still have your own mindset, but to be open to the possibilities of actually scaling with the business that you're, you know, the company and the business that you work for. And then, yeah, just kind of use that as a stepping stone to kind of branch out into your entrepreneurship and doing things. Because, you know, I started a vending business. I was able, you know, I hold you know, a couple machines that are doing well, and that's just kind of something that I've been able to do by having a foundation, you know, that's helped pay for that, which is the company that I work for. So I just tell everybody, don't give up, keep pushing. You know, if you work for McDonald's or whatever fast food chain, you know, find a way to scale. That, you know, the position that you start in is not the position that you have to stay in or the position that you end up in. Keep climbing that ladder, and then just kind of start to invest in other things that can basically create another stream of income, and then just kind of see how it goes. Because one thing that I know for sure is that if you don't try something, it'll never work. Like, you will never be able to say or to have success for something that you don't try. You have to try it, and if you fail, that's fine too. Like, just keep going. I mean, that's just life. Like, we deal with ups and downs, we deal with failures, we deal with setbacks like I've gone through, and it'll all work itself out. Just stay positive, keep your head up, do what you're supposed to do, and I think, and just be open to trying different things. Just like I'm now stepping out, like, this is very, like, I can tell you for sure, like, I've been very uncomfortable speaking on camera like this, but, you know, I'm kind of doing things that I wouldn't normally do. So again, guys, you know, if you've seen this video and you felt some type of movement, or you feel empowered to just kind of go after it, that's what this video is about. It's kind of to just basically give you all the courage, give you all the ambition, and you know, the I don't want to say confirmation, but you know, it's just I'm an example. Like, you know, I don't want people to feel like that if you work within this industry of retail or within any industry, that you are just stuck and you have to live a certain way based off of the way your peers may live or how they are. I'm a true testament to let you know that you can keep moving forward and you can climb and you can, you know, every company has a CEO. Every company has an upper level management team, and you can make it to those positions. You don't have to work a job for crazy years just to kind of start to scratch the surface of being able to elevate in this life. So, you know, if you felt moved by, you know, just some of the things that I'm saying, you may not agree with everything, kind of hit the subscribe button. Let's connect. You know, I'm stepping out my comfort zone. I would hope if you watch this video and you are kind of just on the fence of, you know, stepping into this of anything new, creating content, working within a different industry that you've never worked in, just trying something new, picking up a new sport, a new hobby, you know, hit the subscribe button. Let's connect. And yeah, and you know, I'll see you guys. And as I continue this journey, like, you know, I kind of want to basically just kind of explain some things that I've gone through in life, because this is helping me as well as I hope that it's helping someone else that may be listening to this.